Welcome to the Massachusetts Multicultural Film Festival. I'm Daniel Pope, director of the 28th season of the MMFF. The theme for the 2021 season is Alliances, presenting an international program of documentary, narrative, and experimental film and media that ask, what is possible when we choose to align ourselves with others, even across seemingly cavernous divides, and to join endeavors to achieve a common good or confront a prevailing ill, while training their lenses also on the realities of division and failures of alliance. The films this season offer compelling visions of connection with people, ecologies, and ideas. Filmmakers and scholars will join us each Wednesday through April 7th for live conversations and Q&A with our online audience. It's my pleasure now to present to you Patricia Montoya, who will introduce Cecilia Aldarondo's new film, Landfall, for the MMFF, and will also join us as the moderator for a live Q&A with the director on February 24th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. A filmmaker and professor in the Filmmaking in the 21st Century Visiting Professor Series at UMass Amherst, Patricia Montoya is also a visiting professor of film at Amherst College, a Rosenthal examiner at Hampshire College, and a 5-college artist in residence through the 5-college Women's Studies Research Center. She holds a master's in fine arts from the University of California, San Diego. Montoya has lived and traveled extensively from Medellin, Colombia, to Queens and Brooklyn, New York, to San Diego, and most recently to Western Massachusetts. As a filmmaker and film scholar, Montoya draws on the impermanence of home and on her binational and queer experience to create both narrative and nonfiction films and videos that address issues of migration, memory, and identity through lyrical explorations of text, dialogue, theatrical adaptations, and the depiction of intimate human relations within the context of geographical landscapes. Her work has been shown in various film festivals and galleries in the United States, Mexico, and Canada. Most recent work is her award-winning film, Cuando la Rumorosa Calla, or When la Rumorosa Quiets, a 17-minute short made in Mexico in 2020. Patricia, welcome.
So I am very grateful and honored to be introducing Cecilia Aldarondo's film, Landfall, in the festival. Within the theme of alliances, the film, of course, is perfect. The alliances that Cecilia introduces in the film is alliances between friends and intimate relationships and people in Puerto Rico who are grappling with questions of survival and self-reckoning between the Hurricane Maria and the ousting of the governor, Ricardo Rosselló, in 2019. So between 2017 and 2019, effects of natural disasters and economic disaster and political disasters. The economic disaster being the $72 billion debt crisis that Puerto Rico faced. So bracketed between these three themes or problems or issues that the island was dealing with at the same time, Cecilia Aldarondo gathers with her friends or people that she knows intimately, including the island. The depiction of these issues is presented in this way. I was drawn to the film because there is, in a lot of representations of Puerto Rico, Puerto Ricans are seen as not having much to do, not much agency to what happens in the island. And Cecilia presents this other take on this, where people in Puerto Rico are asking themselves, how do we get here? What happened? Why are we, the devastation opens up all the evils of capitalism or evil capitalism or venture capitalism or vulture capitalism, as whatever we want to call it. But here is the characters in the film, and that's what I was just drawn to and profoundly touched by this, where the characters in the film are asking themselves that. It's just young people in Puerto Rico, people who are educated or professionals also trying to figure out, okay, what are we doing? The community, students, intellectuals, sitting around together in a table, at the dinner table, around wine, or looking at pictures in their phones, remembering moments of togetherness, and then coming up, kind of struggling with this question: how did we get here? And I thought that is the takeaway of the film for me. And I hope all the many, many takeaways people in the audience will take and that we can talk about after Q&A. But that is the gift that I received from the film and from Cecilia. To me, that was the gift of love to the island and to the people of Puerto Rico.
Thank you, Patricia. This event is co-presented by the Feinberg series Planet on a Precipice and the Massachusetts Multicultural Film Festival. Now, enjoy Landfall and join us on Wednesday, February 24th at 7:30 p.m. for a live stream conversation and Q&A with director Cecilia Aldarondo, moderated by Patricia Montoya.